Xena, everyone's warrior princess, was gay in the show before, and now she's really gonna be gay.
She's coming back super gay.
So I wasn't the biggest fan or watcher of Xena,
I don't really
the
know
warrior
much about
princess.
Xena.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely should have watched at least one full episode before we did the story, but I think it's interesting to say the least. So in the 90s, when the show came out, it wasn't explicit that Xena was gay. She had a co-star and lover that she worked with throughout the entire time, but it was more of a fling. They were really close friends. It was never super explicit, and I think that had to do with the time period. In the 90s, we were still trying to make strides to see that everyone was equal and that things were okay, and now we're a little bit further, and so they're having a new series come out that's based on the same thing, and she is going to be fully out, and her co-star is going to be her lover.
See, I like this. I mean, what's really interesting as you're reading the story that I was thinking about is, like, we have all these, like, 90s characters and people from at least my childhood who apparently were in the closet at the time and are now coming out. Like, I feel like retroactively assigning people as being gay, fictional characters, is happening a lot. Like, you know, you had, after all the Harry Potter stories ended, J.K. Rowling was like, oh, of course Dumbledore was gay.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you put it in the book?
They're
Probably
like BT
because
dubs.
if, like, there was a gay wizard headmaster in Harry Potter book 1, I don't think any libraries would have bought it.
Yeah. See, the thing is that's weird about that, too, Harry Potter is a good example of it, because I feel like parents that were against any, like, vision that would be against the church wouldn't let their children read it in the first place. So being gay may not have been that big of a deal, but at the same time, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself and make yourself that person that wrote a book about a gay wizard.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think people are much more understanding these days, and that's why, like, okay, Xena Warrior Princess now being gay does not shock anyone. I mean, the idea that they had these kind of hints in the 90s doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. The producer definitely said that there was no reason in continuing the series if there weren't going to fully experience the relationship between the two of them, because they're like you lose interest, I guess.
I'm not a Xena fan, so I don't know, like, what people are, like, sitting at home waiting for the Xena Warrior Princess reboot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those shows that for me, like, during the 90s, I would be flipping channels, and it felt like it was always on one channel, and then you just pass it and be like, oh, that was Xena.
That's how I felt about Full House, but I always tended to watch it anyways.
So you got sucked in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, let us know if you're a Xena fan. Let me know if you thought she was gay the entire time. Interested to hear.